I forgot to wait, 1 second. Why can't I hear myself? 1 second. There we go. I forgot to close some windows or some tabs on my English device me at the moment. Browser. Holy shit. Hello, welcome. Usually I close everything but the profile I use for streaming, but I forgot, so I was closing stuff. So it doesn't lag as much because I had like 20 tabs or something. Hello, welcome. Welcome, how are you doing? Hello, Cheeser. And hello, Asta, even though I don't think you're here. It was really sweet to come here and see the message. You're going on a trip, so you will catch up on bots later. That's sweet. That's sweet. I'm happy. I was wondering where you were, because I haven't seen you in a while. But well, okay, how are you doing? I'm Rona Stardust, and we are going to be continue drawing Rafayel from Love and Deepspace. Hands, today's freaking cold, so I have long sleeves at the moment. But I also got my nails done, so they are in. I'm not using shitty nail polish anymore. We love more. Yeah, like for real. Each time I'm not streaming and I check my analytics and I've seen people looking at my stuff. Like I got views while it wasn't streaming. It's like, oh, people are checking me while I'm not streaming. Oh, it makes me so happy. It's so stupid. Even if it's just one person, I don't care. For real, it's like, oh, there's people out there who are interested in what I do and how am I. And I know it's maybe just 1, 2. I don't care. Maybe other people have tens and thousands and hundreds. I don't care. I'm just happy. I'm happy. Someone, I don't know, considers me their choice of entertainment. But anyway, okay, Rafayel. Okay, I have the reference, so you can see the reference up there. I have a black and white reference in front of me, so I'm going to continue working on that. How I'm going to approach this? I think I'm going to start with this part, the neck, and all the accessories and stuff. And also let me put music. I noticed I had everything open because I was going to put some Hellblade, not really Hellblade music, but a video they uploaded of like ambient sounds of Hellblade 2, and it was really nice to have in the background because in theory you should be hearing the statue music if it's playing because it's so low. I noticed while looking at the bot for the previous Handcam that when I'm concentrating I mumble a little bit, so you can barely hear me over the music. So I turn it down a little bit and I turn up my voice a little bit. But I need to put something in the background. Where is it? Hellblade 2 music, please. Ambient. Yeah. Ambient sounds. Yeah, love it. So there's some creepy stuff there. Oh. Or, you know, I had that one unhinged stream where I started singing whatever I put in the background. And I only got one content ID, which was for Aurora's Inhale, Exhale, probably because it barely has instrumentals. Okay, let me start. Because this one has 2B, or not 2B, no, 2B mines. So they are a bit softer and should mark more, but I prefer to start soft to harsh because it's better to build up one drawing. And since this area is mostly gray. Also, I don't think you've been, or maybe you haven't watched the previous Handcam. My eraser looks like this. So I can mold it. It's fantastic, 10 out of 10. It erases so good. Where is it? There. So I've been continuing playing Love and Deepspace because I freaking love it, though I'm sad when I can't. Wait 1 second. Because there's so many lines here. Let me mark it. There we go. So I don't keep so I don't lose track. I always play Love and Deepspace and there's combat. And each couple of weeks they reset the hunter contest And I was a bit mad because I only got like 35 out of 36 stars. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get the last one. And it had just started. But yeah, you have to finish all the trials with 1 minute and a half remaining, more or less. I think most of them were like that, I think. And for the last one, I went over 10 seconds for the 3 stars. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to actually finish it. But someone posted a guide on Reddit. Usually I go for Reddit when I want. Well, not really to interact, but to get extra content and opinions of other people without actually being in the fandom, because I'm curious. And also if they post redeem codes, it's easier to get them. Okay, this is darker, but also that's... Okay. So someone posted a guide of their setup to how they got all stars on that last bit. And they used Silas. But I didn't think I was going to do that well with Silas, to be honest. I tried, but I did worse. So instead I focused on protocols, which, you know, they really make a difference. Like I realized then, when I started swapping the ones I had, you get proper ones because they have extra effects. Like damage to awaken, increase or whatever. Because not all my cards are 5 stars, adding extra regular damage to them is a bit worthless. Doesn't do shit. But if you add extra damage to weakened state, it doesn't matter how weak the card is. Because if you apply like, I don't know, 100%, then that's all the extra damage you make. So I changed it. I looked at my protocols, I changed them, and I was able to get all stars, and it's freaking great. Same happened with other stage. I really recommend the game, by the way, even if you aren't really an Otome fan, just for combat. And apparently there's other guys that also play it for the combat even. And you don't need to be LGBT or anything like that. At least that's what I saw on Reddit. People are like, oh yeah, I'm a dude. I'm not really interested romantically in the love interests, but it's fun. I just treat them as friends. The combat is great. It's pretty good. I really wish there was more combat stages. But well, it is what it is. We get stuck. I need more diamonds and gems. Okay. This is darker. Oh, here. Here. Oh, I'm almost done with the VTuber model I'm making. I'm missing the tail, the arms, and some little adjustments here and there. But by the end of this week, it should be done already. And I just have to rig it. So I'll have to look up plenty of tutorials for that. But well, I have the mindset, just with time and patience, you can do basically anything. Yeah, basically. I remember Sunny posting that one tweet. Yeah, you just need time. Or patience, I don't know, one of those. Remember you saying something earlier about Love and Deepspace. I've been tempted to get into it. I'm on the fence about it. It's pretty cool. What types? Are you familiar with otome games, like in general, or? Because I really like the combat as it is. I didn't expect it to be that good, to be honest. But as an 8-bit, I don't know, RPG player, smooth. The graphics are fantastic. At least if you have a phone that can actually, like, I don't know, have the high resolution. The glint, the photo mode is the reason why I wanted to do this handcam stream, because I took some pictures which reminded me of when I took some pictures in Cyberpunk and I wanted to draw them because I like to draw pretty things. And I prefer to draw what I see. I have a hard time trying to put, I don't know, things in my mind into paper. Like I need to have them in front of me. Or even angles or things like that. I struggle with all of that a lot. But yeah. So that's why I prefer more realistic drawings, at least with traditional and paper. And in black and white I don't have to worry about colors. There's no easier way to mess something up than adding color. While in digital you can simply Ctrl Z and call it a day and say, yeah, this didn't work. I can do that in real life. I can do it. Unless I copy. Yeah, I played a bit of Obey Me. I bring a shout out to as modules. I may have played some other Atomic games without realizing honestly. I've played Obey Me. I don't know why I dropped it. Maybe I got stuck somewhere because I also know it had some kind of combat-like features with cards. I don't know what happened. Usually, I get obsessed with a game. I played a lot. There's also the stamina, I think. Well, every Otome game has stamina unless you are actually paying for it. And the story was pretty interesting. And I also really liked that the main character wasn't outright like, yeah, you're a girl, you know? It didn't really imply you were just human. If I remember correctly. Usually things that stand out to me are easier for me to remember, and I think I remember something like that. But yeah, it was... I don't know why I dropped it. Maybe I couldn't advance, maybe it was like, oh yeah, I'm late to the party, so I'm missing a bunch of stuff. I'm unsure. When it comes to Love and Deepspace, I discovered it because I was on Twitter. I saw a video, this was from like the beta of it. I think, yeah, it was before it came out, like beta testers and something like, oh yeah, you can interact like this, you can interact like that, I'm poking him. It looked fun. It looked at the very least interesting. And since I already had some experience with Otome games, I went, you know what? Let's go. Also, I really like the aesthetic it has. The characters look kind of like from Final Fantasy. So I pre-registered, got the bonuses, started playing, and continue playing, and kept playing. And they keep dropping cards, and I started also buying cards with money, with my modding money. Bless. I had to get back to freaking modding. I need to. I want to do so many things and I don't have enough time. I'm sad. Okay, potential you HP. Okay. Because I want to get back into modding, but I also had to keep working on the model. Once I'm done with the model, if I actually like rigging by itself, I may start actually doing that as content or like, you know, I'm creating accessories. I have the idea of creating, you know, the choker, the necklace Sunny likes so much with the chain. I want to draw it and rig it for him. If I like the process of rigging stuff. I hope I like it. Because so it will open so many doors for me. But at the very least, if I go back into modding, I could do VTuber related mods. I already did one a while ago, painting the Nijisanji's talent's eyes as mod. It was fun. It was very interesting. Since the styles are so varied, because all the models are different, it was almost like a study. And it was pretty relaxing, so I want to do that. Also, since Sunny also likes Cyberpunk, I could try to make his tattoos, so when he actually gets to play it, I could go, hey, you have permission to use my mod, don't worry. Here you go, your tattoos. I'll be interested. Oh yeah, Love and Deepspace, the story, it's Loving Depression, that's how they call them. because every character has some kind of connection to the main character. And it's not really happy? Question mark. It's this angst. Basically, there's a lot of angst, which is lovely. I love angst. Makes everything more memorable. Okay, reflection. There we go. There we go. Also, I really like the PT system they have in the game. Because it's like in 70 pulls, minimum, well, maximum, not minimum, you can get a 5-star. And if you are pulling for an event banner, if you don't get the card, the new one, then the next time you pull for the another 70, the next time you get a 5-star is the one from the banner. Which is lovely. So you know for sure when you're going to get it at the very least. And if you're lucky, you will get it even earlier. Okay. Let me work on this part. The only problem is that it's a pretty heavy game because of all the graphics. Another good thing it has is that at the very least you can delete part of the content. Since there's so many things. There's memories, there's stories, there's audios, there's a ton of things. You can actually go to manage game resources and delete whatever you aren't going to be checking anymore. Which is fantastic. Because otherwise, I think it's the heaviest game I currently have on my phone. I don't know how much space it takes. 10 gigas? Maybe more? I'm not sure. Again, it depends on how many things you have downloaded. And I also have downloaded both the English and the Japanese dub. Because I like to hear the characters in Japanese sometimes. Okay. This is darker. I also adjusted the freaking webcam. And this webcam is a freaking bitch. Because when I turn off auto exposure, so I will be able to make it darker. Because otherwise it gets so freaking light you can see what I'm drawing. It lags. It freaking lags. I don't know why. So I had to turn down the brightness instead. And at least you can see everything better, because holy heck. I should also blame the fact that I'm wearing black stuffs. The glove. The bracelet. So yeah. It made everything way too light. So now it's better, you can freaking see everything. Well, we learn. I keep learning. Okay, this shouldn't be as dark. This should be... Okay, since in general... No, not this one, this one. In general piece... This is pretty similar to regular digital art. You do the brush shading and then go with the details. Except there's no freaking control set. You have to live with your mistakes or be careful. One or the other. But I freaking love shading metal. It's fun. Maybe it should be thicker, to be honest. Just a little bit. See? This eraser is freaking great. 10 out of 10. More like... But But yeah, the game is freaking great. I recommend it, even if you're into otome games. The battle system is fantastic as well. And the customization for the main character is 10 out of 10, like what the fuck. Though some, I don't know, I've noticed most people tend to have more the same face. Like, makes sense because there's a ton of options. And unless you spend a ton of your time actually going through them, adjusting everything, you probably more or less will go by a default look. I simply use my own face as reference. Since I was able to, why not? Okay, dark. Oh my god, I'm going blind. Okay, this is another piece. Yes, yes, yes. So you should be darker. You should be darker. If I don't keep track of the parts that are darker, I'm going to miss them. Though at the end I will use a softer pencil. I have a 6B1. But yeah, it can turn a bit messy if I use it this soon, so. Okay, more or less. Yeah, I will do the rest of the stuff later. Next. I'm a sucker for details. I just am. Okay, like this. The little lines. They are supposed to add, well, there's rumored they will add a couple of more love interests to the game. Though, I think just one more will be enough, because holy shit. The game is going to be super heavy and trying to collect, well, nobody in their right mind will try to collect every single card, but there's some crazy people out there. But if you want to get further into the trials, you need to have better teams, which means you need better cards. Okay, we have that. Then we shade a bit. I know some of these are a bit darker. Don't worry about it. We trust the process. It's funny because I don't really have a method. I just effort and find out, which is basically how my whole life freaking works at this point. On one hand, I try to plan everything, or like most of the stuff I want to do. On the other hand, when push comes to shove, it's just like effort and find out. There's no in between. Okay, something like this. So later I can erase in the back, since the back is later. Just squish. Okay. What kind of worries me is the background, to be honest, because it's so dark. I may have a bit of trouble later, at least in comparison with everything else. Okay, next part, the underside. I spent too much time on one part and I need to do the other ones. Okay, first. Don't roll. They see me rolling, they hate it. But this is about roll. Mother freaking. Where's September? It's September. Summer's over. Is summer technically over? I think so. It's been freaking cold in the mornings here. Freaking 11C. I can't stand the cold. I hate it. I have to turn on the AC in the office because my little hands suffer. There we go. There's this. There's this. This. Yeah. And now. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I should. 1 second. What do I have here? 5B. 4H. Fuck it. I run out. Small. Who are you? What are you? 4B. 5B. Another 5. What is this? Why am I keeping this? Another 4B. Why do I have so many 4Bs? What is this? 5B. Okay. I think this is regular HB. Yeah? Maybe? Yeah, HB. I think you were the 6B. Yeah. Why do I have so many soft pencils for H? This is the... Yeah, the HB. I mentioned already. And yeah, this is part of the freaking bar of... What are you? I don't know. 6B, maybe? I don't know, I can't read. Just can't see it anymore. But... Maybe it's earlier. I'm unsure. I'm unsure. Okay. Okay. This is 4B. No, I don't want 4B. HB. All the pencils in the world. Here. Taka taka. I need to find more horror games to play. I've noticed I'm lacking some horror games to play. I'm already playing Little Nightmares, but I need more. But also I don't know, man. I want to do so many things and I don't know why I keep trying to rush myself. There's plenty of time. Well, not really. Because next week I'm starting to work in the afternoons as well, so I won't be able to stream as early in the middle of the week. I will have to stream at my 7 p.m. since I get out of work at 6. The green never stops. Sadly. Also, I have to start streaming on Twitch at the very least. Since apparently most people go there. I had to look into multi-streaming. I wish there was a guide. I keep getting recommended videos for VTubers. How to be successful? Watch your stream. Please to consider. Show your debut. One video. Nah, debuting sucks. It's only worth it if you're a corporate VTuber. Another one. You should debut. Opinions vary, of course. Okay. So much variety. There we go, more or less. Yeah. I don't need stuff to be perfect because I'm doing traditionally. It's okay to fuck up sometimes. We're just having fun. We're enough for now. I will go over it later. Okay. Metal. I love metal. I love metal while I don't listen to metal. Well, I listen to symphonic metal, I guess. I need to listen to more music. I want to maybe I want to for my 6 months another karaoke, but I need songs to sing because I keep listening to the same ones. Okay, is it darker? Yes. The problem with pencils instead of the mechanical pencil Still it leaves more gaps. Which makes and doesn't make sense. I don't know, it's weird. E ah E ah 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 uh-huh uh-huh. What? This should be good enough for now in this part. Yeah. Now here. And over here. Run. Pa-pa-ra-pa-pa-ra-pa. I am reminded, not really, but I have thoughts. In theory, I finished Concrete Genie, in theory. Well, technically, not in theory, technically. However, I may do an extra stream trying to paint every single wall with suns just because. Fuck, not. Where is my. No. What happened to the. I don't know. Did I smash it? I lost my eraser. Well, part of my eraser. It's not in my hands, no? No. Has it ever happened to you? You're looking for something and you have it in your freaking hand. Right in front of you. It has come to a point where if I can find something that, I don't know, my mom, for example, has asked of me, I just go, man, I can't find it. I'm not saying it's not here, just that I don't see it. So I can save myself the trouble, like, it's right here. Yeah, I just didn't register it, sorry. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah. And... okay. Yeah, it was a bit dark. And here. Yeah, same as up here. There we go. There we go. Let me mark this a bit more, since the background is going to be dark or black, basically. Okay, how many metal pieces are here? Yeah, this. This one is the other one. Yeah. That comes. Abby over here. Over here. There we go. I have every single light up in my room. This may be a bit too thin, I don't care. We. It was funny how the other day I was doing a guerrilla stream and an anti-procrastination stream. Speaking of some recommendations and all, I have the freaking heart in the middle. I can see. Can I maybe 1 second? Actions. There we go. Speaking of some recommendations and all, I have learned that I am possibly the worst person to ask about non-English songs. Well, mostly because you only listen to English songs, or in general. Though, to be honest, again, when I did that one guerrilla stream, because I was freaking hyperactive, and it basically turned into an a cappella karaoke. I was worried, like, oh my god, maybe my channel will get deleted because I will get content ID. I didn't stream the songs themselves. I just put them for myself in the background and sang them as I saw fit. But I was somewhat worried I will get copyright struck. And yeah, I only got one content ID, so technically I could do an English song karaoke if I don't actually put the instrumentals. A cappella karaoke, let's go. Use the American debut. Yes, I mainly listen to songs in English because I'm not fluent enough in other languages to listen to non-English songs. To be honest, even if you don't speak other languages, you can still enjoy the music. I don't speak Japanese, obviously. But I still listen to Japanese music. Sometimes it's more... and oh my god, here in Spain, you can expect people. Like, most people don't actually know English, and they still listen to English music. Something like, oh yeah, this song is great, whatever. And they don't know the lyrics. You know, all those memes. Like, oh, I was listening to this thing, and my mom walked in, and they listened to the lyrics. And it was a bit awkward because the song is about this thing. It's like, in a non-English speaking country, yes, you can put whatever you can, unless they are moaning in the song. Maybe someone will be like, oh, this one says nice, and they are freaking singing about murdering or something. I live under a rock debuff. What music do you listen to? Well, I used to listen to anime openings. When I used to watch anime and I like the opening, I would look up the artist and I would download their whole freaking discography. What do normies listen to these days? I don't know. I've never known. I've always been a bit out there. Or sometimes YouTube takes me places. And I discover random songs here and there, but... And don't even ask me about Spanish artists because I know just a couple, and mostly because of my mom. Because she listens to them. But otherwise, yeah, I just live under a freaking rock. Have you listened to this song? No, where? I watched the Puss in... No. Yeah, Puss in Boots cat. No, yeah? No, Puss in Boots movie, not cat. Movie, the latest one the other day with some friends. And they told me, you haven't seen memes of this screenshot. And I was like, no. It was all over the internet. I was like, maybe not on my sphere. I don't know. They're furries, so maybe that's why they found it. Yeah, internet exploded when this happened. I don't know. I live under a rock. Mostly, I lived in Tumblr. Also, 2 years ago, I think I was mostly knees deep into actual cyberpunk modding and all the freaking drama. Oh my god, the drama. So yeah, the actually see memes. Meanwhile, I haven't logged into my own Tumblr in a while at the moment. Since I started streaming, I guess. You were also... Huh? Okay, no, I just said I mean listen to songs in English due to only being fluent in English. But in the past few months, I've been slowly getting to BK. Oh! Who? Tell me who. I don't know that many artists, to be honest, because I stick to the ones I already know mostly. But maybe I will know them. How the fuck did I get into Visual Kei, by the way? I have no clue. How did it start? Wait, no, I know. It started... Well, no. I know Gact is considered Visual Kei. But I don't know how I came across the concept or the style of Visual Kei itself. I have no memory of it. How did I find it? I don't know. I knew about it since I was between 11 and 12 years old. Because that's when I started wanting... Well, was it then? I know before Visual Kei, when it came to clothing, I wanted to dress gothic. Basically in black, but gothic was the style that spoke to me. Even though, you know, actual gothic requires more maintenance, like, makeup, black lipstick and all that stuff, and I just don't do makeup. Well, visual kei in theory also relies on makeup in a way, but it's mostly, or can be more focused on hairstyles, for example, which I like. I love hair. Just yesterday I got my freaking bangs myself. Okay, tattoo. Because this, you can see there, it's a bunch of lines, and I need to make this a bit clear. So here comes until this one. Yeah, when it came to BK, okay, second. I think I looked up artists in general. I think I remember X-Japan mentioned back in the day, like, oh, the OGs. I think I remember listening to them, but just not really vibing. I'm really picky when it comes to music. Mostly voices and instrumentals. If the instrumentals are great, but I don't like the voice, it's just a big no for me. And I really don't like, I don't know, non-melodic voices, I guess. That's why I don't really vibe with metal in general. Okay, I'm going to, because I want to shade everything. But if I shade everything, I'm going to lose all of this because I won't be able to freaking see it because it's so light. So, okay, from here to here. This is basically like paint, so I don't need to be super accurate. I just need a general shape. From here, over here. Goes a bit like this. A bit like this. Yeah, I looked up some of those. I had a love-hate relationship with Miyabi. It's like I like it, but also I don't. I don't know. It's weird. I have a whole playlist of songs from artists I was recommended, but I think the ones I'm writing towards most are Gulu Gulu and Dadaroma. Never heard of those, but again, I live under a freaking rock. Are they somewhat popular, or what kind of music they actually make? Because, okay, when it comes to visual kei, there's still like a ton of styles in the end. Like one of the ones I listen to is Versailles, which disbanded, or well, the singer went solo, and the rest of the band got another vocalist, though I don't like his voice, and so I don't listen to them anymore. It's just, the set of voices I just don't vibe with at all. Just no, thank you, I'm sorry. Your instrumentals are great, I really love them, but no thank you anymore. They used to do, I don't know if they still do, symphonic metal. Which is great, or was great. Okay, from here, yeah. Also, this is from another, but it comes from here. This goes wiggle, 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 boop, 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 wiggle, 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 wiggle. There you go. The freaking clavicle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Push. From here. Here. More or less. Again, this is freaking paint. It doesn't need to be 1-1. Just in a shape. There we go. Paint. Like this. Shoop. Then this. No, 1 second. From here. Yeah, from here to more or less here. This is smoother. Loop. I don't think I usually get recommended music. I've gotten recommended music in the past. I remember, I have a faint memory of one of my then classmates showing me music. It was in Spanish, it was in English. I forgot in which language it was. And I was like, whoa, this sounds great. And he was surprised. Ah, you actually really like this? And I was like, yeah. I'm not really picky with the languages, to be honest. If it sounds good and the voice is great, I just like it. I'm not picky. I know some people are like, ah, that sounds weird. But I don't know. I buy with anything and everything. I don't know if it was maybe Turkish. I don't know. I forgot. He was also a bit of a weird guy. I think he was repeating rates. I don't remember why. Because some people who repeated were more on the troublemaker side. Oh, and you had to put up with them. Okay. Here? Oh, here. Okay, this is one line. I'm missing this one over here. This is just... this is so jumbled. Here, because there's a gap. Should be fine. More or less. Okay. Wasn't me. Hasta! Wait! Didn't you say... or maybe it was just... You said earlier you were going on a hike for 4 days. So you will be catching up on boss. I thought you already left. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, in general, everything should be shaded the same. Yes, I mean now. Wait! Why are you driving and writing? What are you doing? No, don't crash, please. Don't have an accident on my account, please, please. I need you. Please don't die. One of my... Well, maybe first... You've been here basically since the beginning, since I started, basically? You disappeared for a bit when I came back after that week hiatus, and then you were back actively again. But don't die, please. I will be sad. Okay, here. Checking the chat. I hope you are not answering because you are driving responsibly. Or maybe you're using... is it text to speech or speech to text? Or maybe both. I'm not sure. But yeah, don't die. The bots will always be there, and I will be streaming for a... Well, no, for a long time, but... I don't know how long will I be streaming today, but... I don't really plan on stopping. It was crazy how I got into this, to be honest. Just freaking headfirst. Have an existential crisis, reconsider your life choices and go, fuck it, we won! Here we are. Which I think is great. Well, it has worked out great, even though I don't have again that many followers or watchers. I do think on Twitch I can get a bit more because, yeah, most people who want to watch streams go to freaking Twitch. Maybe after I have my model, because then I can transition from the 3D models into that one, so I can update OBS and I can get freaking chat on screen again. Yeah, that will probably be my course of action. Okay. Here. I'm gonna leave the other part for later. Okay, how much shadow is there? In general, it's mostly from here. Also, have I put my music on repeat on loop? I don't think so. No, it wasn't on loop. Still going on, but what is it? Papa. Help ASMR. Where am I? Here I am. I forget what I'm doing halfway most of the time. Yeah. Here. Okay. Thing is, it's darker here mostly because of the tattoos, but it's a bit of a deep. Talking about the model, because yeah, on that random. Oh my god, no! I just keep having thoughts and getting off track constantly. Okay, first. Yeah, technically I could do a karaoke stream with English songs if I don't stream the instrumentals, because apparently YouTube doesn't really register, it doesn't go, oh, content ID, you're singing this song. Because I sang so many freaking songs that one day and I only got one content ID, just one. And again, because the song itself didn't actually have that many instrumentals, so. Or maybe I was just that good at singing it. And he thought he was the actual artist, I don't know. But I don't know, people will be interested in hearing someone sing a cappella. We're pretty funny, but then on the other hand, when I did that one anti-procrastination stream where I physically just stream, so if someone popped in, they will have, well, not really have to, but you know the pressure. Yeah, someone may pop in and I'm supposed to be working on this, you know? It was the whole concept of that stream. Not really to entertain, but to force myself to actually freaking draw. And new people showed up like, bro, why can't you show up when I'm being actually entertaining? When I'm putting effort into what I'm doing and what I'm saying? Why? And yeah, Crossing Fates a cappella when I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if I actually listened to the song. I think I may have once when I got into a balloon because of a friend, because a friend directed me to the boys, mostly to Sunny. So, and also a bit to Cass, because she actually has Cass as Hiroshi. I listened to the songs they put out. Roscoe's Dead Meat is 10 out of 10. It was really nice. I felt really cool when I was on the bus listening to it in the background. Like, hell yeah. I also really like Lucy's. I didn't put Crossing Fates in repeat that much. Maybe I will appreciate it more now. I know I have a tendency of appreciating songs much more when I have, when not really a connection, but I'm more familiar with the artist. Like when I first discovered Vox Akuma and I listened to New Sidonia, it was like, okay, yeah, good song, okay. But then you get more involved, you understand stuff a bit more, you learn stuff, and then you listen to it again and you appreciate it much more than before. So maybe that will happen if I listen to Crossing Fates. But if it's fun to sing, also, I don't think Crossing Fates will need to be a cappella since it's Japanese, I think. Well, not Japanese, but like it was produced by Japanese company. It should be safe to sing on stream with instrumentals. The thing is, if you don't know, teaser, let me explain. When I got into streaming, and I did my first karaoke because I wanted to do as much content as possible in little time because, yeah, auditions. I had to look up, okay, why do VTubers only leave Japanese karaoke's archived and they get rid of the, well, they unleashed the non-Japanese ones. Okay, I got why they yeeted the non-Japanese ones because of copyright, okay, but why the Japanese ones were different? And there's a database for all or most of Japanese songs, general media, and you have a pretty nice list. Okay, 1 second, because I'm fucking this up. Because this should have a gap here. Like here, yes, like so, yeah. This is dark. Yeah, so they have a database. They have a pretty nice list of, yeah, you can look up a song and they will tell you if you can stream it and in what conditions you can stream it. It's okay, I was kidding, you don't go to the crazy face. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But yeah, I looked up in a database. Well, I looked up and on Reddit they were like, oh yeah, there's this database because of copyright and whatever, and you can do different things with different tags and depending on the permissions they have, But yeah, it was pretty nice. So I looked up all the songs I wanted to sing for my karaoke, and they were all safe because they were all Japanese. So I think Crossing Face will probably be in that list. Oh yeah, you can do covers and stuff, don't worry. I wish all the international artists were more lenient with their stuff like that, to be honest. So Sunny wouldn't have to suffer when he gets asked about karaoke win. And oh my god, when he mentioned, yeah, no, setting up karaoke is hard because delays, the song. I understood it perfectly, man. I only did one karaoke and it was a freaking, well, not really a mess. But yeah, the music isn't totally synced with my voice. I did some tests the day before, the day of the karaoke before I started the karaoke, but it's still I couldn't get the perfect. It wasn't totally synchronized. Sadly, I still had fun. It was just a bit of, I don't know if it was delay or the opposite. Yeah, maybe next time I will try. I think the issue was I had it tested. It was working correctly. When I did the last test, I noticed there was a change. Like it wasn't synced. So I messed with it. And I think that last messing with it was screwed over. Freaking. I was sad. Oh well, maybe for next time. Which again, I thought maybe when I get the new model, the model I'm working on, I can make a proper debut stream, but at the same time, I don't see the point on making a whole ass stream for a debut. I don't know, it's just, it feels like a ton of pressure, to be honest. A ton of eyes on you. You don't know any of them. It's like, yeah, look at my model, and let me talk about myself, and look at the overlays, and I don't even have custom overlays, man. I just bought them off Etsy. So, I want to have my model for the 6 months, which is in a month and a bit. And I will do a karaoke, a celebration karaoke. So it will be more chill, or chiller, than an actual debut. And maybe peeps will get curious about the space cat. Maybe. Another time I want to improve other areas. Maybe commission actual artists for custom overlays or an actual custom room. I don't know. Little by little, because otherwise it just feels so freaking overwhelming. There's so much stuff. And I'm just here to have fun. Maybe be entertaining along the way. Maybe make other people happy along the way with my stupidity, my weird sounds, and effing around finding out in games. I'm getting scared. Man, I love and hate horror games. I have such a bad time. Like, actual horror games, okay? Not spooky games, horror games. I have such a bad time with them. I suffer a lot. But then I watch me back and I laugh at myself. So it's a love-hate relationship. So I want to find more of those, but also play them sparingly so my heart doesn't suffer. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This darker. Shoot. There's a song that got popular for a bit. Shanty, I think it was. A Japanese one. I don't know how people sing it, man. Because the original one was made with, I think, okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was done with Vocaloid, you know. Vocaloid doesn't freaking stumble. It doesn't have any issues pronouncing things and going fast. But then other people make covers and I'm like, excuse me, how? It's pretty great, but I tried to sing it and no, that's too bad, that's too hard. No. To be or not to be, HB, no. I've looked at my Google Calendar the other day. That's where I usually write down my streams. So I have an overall view of when I'm streaming and stuff, like, oh yeah, I'm streaming this often, maybe I should move this time, maybe this other time. It's more visual, so I love it. And I was writing down streams I had made, like guerrilla streams. To be honest, you could very easily tell when I was on vacation on July, because it was just double stream, I really took advantage. Like, I can't say anything to Sunny at this point, how he streams so much, because when I had the chance, I did the exact same. And he has an audience. And he has a big audience. He has us, you know, and I get it. Again, I have a few viewers, Asta, for example. You from time to time, another one who comes by sometime, maybe lurkers, but people are, well, there's also a Japanese one who comes by. It's the reason why I started streaming on the morning on Saturdays, because usually I will sleep. He was like, okay, I know there's this guy who is Japanese, is on my morning is freaking nighttime over there, so I want to give them a chance to see me live if they want to. I always say no pressure. I don't want people to feel pressure to chat or not, or come to lives or not. I just want people to have fun. I want to give them options. It's not about forcing anyone, just the option is there. I don't want people to not come because they can't, but because they choose not to. That's why I stream in the mornings on the weekend, even though I'm not a morning person. I'm not. Streaming has changed me. So yeah, I can't say anything to Sunny anymore about his schedules, because I would do the freaking same if I didn't have an actual job. And I would be too powerful if I had more people watching or more actively chatting. There was one time when I was messing around with live 2D stuff. You just, first time using this, I'm going to mess around. And a new person popped in and started chatting. Like, hey, are you streaming another platform? And I was like, no, I'm here alone on YouTube. Nobody's here. You look like you were having fun, so I was wondering. It was, yeah, I have fun by myself. Because if I can't entertain myself, how the fuck am I going to entertain others, you know? As is, you know, when Gail and the others were talking about the auditions, and if people wanted to audition, like, to start streaming now and to get used to talk by yourself. I took that to heart. And that's what I do. Even if nobody talks, even if nobody comes, I voice my thoughts. And I realized, holy fuck, I can freaking talk by myself, my freaking self for 2 hours without stopping. Holy heck, I can do that. I have discovered a new ability. And when that random person popped in, and he was actively, well, I don't know what they were. They were actively chatting and talking, commenting stuff, so we could go back and forth. It was a 4-hour stream. I'm too powerful when I have people talking back. Again, I don't want anyone to feel pressure about talking or not talking, okay? Because I don't want to make people uncomfortable, because I get it. Sometimes I lurk, sometimes I'm more active, but if I popped into a random person stream and they expect me to actually interact, it's just a big no. Like, no, thank you. I'm just here to vibe. I don't want to be forced to doing something I don't feel like doing at the moment. That's how I roll, and I think that's how it works best. Like, just yesterday I was watching a video about tips, how to, well, grow as a streamer or, you know, VTuber or whatever, just out of curiosity. I'm doing things right. They were like, yeah, try to interact with your audience, try to talk even if nobody's there, get used to it, don't force. And some people in the comments mentioned, like, yeah, it's cool when you interact with streamer, but when they put the spotlight on you, like they expect you to actually answer and talk about a ton of stuff, it's just a turn off for me and I leave. It's like, yeah, I get it. Sometimes I just want to vibe with someone in the background. And I just, again, I may have a few watchers, few peeps here and there coming through from time to time. But that's a whole ass person. That's a whole ass person who chose to come by, who chose to put me in the background because they thought I was entertaining enough to have in the background while they are doing whatever. Even if they are watching live or is about, I don't care, it's just, it blows my mind. Holy shit, a whole ass person is watching with their own whole life, like what? And some people complain that they have only 5 watchers. Excuse me, that's 5 people. 5 people who are watching you. Who are spending time of the day choosing you as their source of entertainment. Like, why are you complaining about this? Okay. Mark this a bit more. Man, I'm basically blacking out. Like, I'm working on this, but I'm not processing what I'm doing. I'm just doing. We ball and roll. Yeah, okay. This is lighter than the rest. Thing is, am I going to erase or am I going to over aquí? This should be darker probably. Yeah, but Stephanie crazy at the last I checked on my boss got like 62 views. Woo! You streamed on Twitch, right? Or am I mistaken? I think you streamed on Twitch. I think, maybe. My unhinged bot got like 50 something, but I think it's just people coming and going. I think what, at least on YouTube, what actually matters is the watch time. Sometimes I hate looking at my own stuff, giving me a view because like, no, that view is not real. Please don't count it as it is. I just wanted to check a thing. I did, but I started streaming here in YouTube. Do you multi-stream or are you choosing one over the other? So, what do you stream? I haven't checked. Is it games or something else? Maybe art. I want to also start reaching out to people on Twitter again. Fortunately, I don't know how to multi-stream. Yeah, you need like a plugin. In theory, I have the plugin to multi-stream. No, I had to. You know the problem with Twitch? Problem with freaking Twitch. You can make a test like private or unlisted, you know, like, yeah, I'm streaming, but nobody knows. No, it's freaking public. I think I saw while I was looking, you know, how to set it up, that if you added the stream key, you added like to the URL, some kind of extra code, it count as a private stream, so it didn't make it look like you were actually streaming, but you were able to watch yourself. I don't know, it was some weird stuff. But yeah, I don't like that there's no easy way to, you know, let me privately stream so I can check how everything works. And also, terms. I write this stuff, but lately I've done a lot of art streams. I tend to lean more towards art and Minecraft. Oh, nice. Minecraft. I don't think I will ever actually play Minecraft on stream. I've played it with some friends before, but I don't really vibe with the game to play for myself. And when I played it with my friends, it was like, I know you can publish bots on Twitch, which essentially is the same as private in it. Yeah, but while you are live, people can come by and announce like, hello. Yeah, I know you can just yeet the bot afterwards, but I want to be able to check things with ease privately without making a fool of myself. Also, yeah, the terms of service of Twitch is like, yeah, you can multi-stream, but you have to do it this way. And the chat, I don't know, the chat thing is really weird. It's like, it's not clear for me. If you can actually show both chats on screen, or you can only show Twitch chat, or I don't know. And that confuses me and it worries me. Because on the other hand, I watched another person the other day who was talking about, how was it? Well, more B2B stuff basically. And on the actual bot, I saw on screen both chats like merged at once. Because I had like the little icon besides each name, like, this comes from Twitch, this comes from YouTube. But I was under the impression that you couldn't do that, like you couldn't mix the messages, so I don't know. I just don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, there's a plugin that allows you to multi. Well, there's also a program that you had to pay for it, which in theory makes things easier, but also I don't want to pay. I think Mary shows both chats and it's fine. I don't know, Mary is the best example I can think of, to be honest, because he's the first person I saw multi-stream. Yeah, I went to check the both for his encounter with Sunny, with JoJo's, but I couldn't find the bot on YouTube. Now that I think about it, I think he mentioned that he unlists bots because it messes with his shorts. So maybe it's in a playlist. I think I remember one chat being on one side and another chat being on the other side. Maybe something like that. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was that. I could try to do that so I can multi-stream. Because yeah, I know Twitch has more reach, but I also don't want to leave people on YouTube behind. Even if it's just a couple, I don't want to leave them behind. They're the OGs. So I want to appreciate everyone. Okay. This is like splotchy. One second. Let me stretch. Knuckle cracking! I'm old! Not really. Well, I don't know. Some people consider 20-something being old. I don't know, they're weird. But yeah, I think I should do something like that. So maybe tomorrow in the afternoon I will do a test multi-stream. So if I can stream on both sides, maybe I will get more people, more interactions. That will be interesting. That will be fun. No more way. But I can't. Well, I can't. Can I? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I don't think Twitch chat currently has the CSS problem like YouTube has at the moment. I don't think it has it. But at the same time, I don't know if you can apply the style. No, I don't think. No, you can't apply the same styles the same way because they use different properties. I will have to look up how Twitch chat works. I can have it on screen. And also, oh my god, I want to do so many things. Little by little, oh my god. On one hand, okay, yeah, I'm working on the model for my 6 months. Okay, what I want to do, or maybe prepare little by little, because I know CSS, I should be able to make my own styles for the chat. When it comes to overlays, I think it would be better to commission someone because I know how to animate. And again, I won't have time. Smalls. I have to go back into modding, and when I go back into modding, I can stream modding. Then I can publish the mods. Then I can get money from the mods. Then I can use that money on Love and Deepspace and commissions. And I don't know. Yeah, I think that will be better. Also, I really hope that rigging is fun. I really wait. Maybe I can make it fun. You know what? I think I'm going to enjoy it. If I know myself, I think rigging is going to make my brain happy. I think rigging is pretty similar to modding. Fuck around, find out stuff is artistic related. So I could get stuff for myself. I really want to create accessories. I consider alternative hairstyles. I even consider maybe trying to turn characteristics of my Netherlands Sona or my VTuber, like, yeah, I'm a shapeshifter. Another. I remember another thing I was going to say. That stream that I made to keep myself in check, where a random person came by asking me, well, they were doing an experiment or something, I don't know. It's like, I'm doing a test. And I asked, for you, for me, what is this? It's mostly for myself. You won't get affected by the outcome. I was like, okay, ominous, but okay. And they started asking questions about lore, if I used to create my own characters, my own world building and all that stuff. No, I hadn't, to be honest. I've only worked on vibes only. Or maybe if someone had an idea, I will develop it a bit on my own, or like have my own ideas based on those. But that got me thinking, okay, I'm going to make my own VTuber, but I want it to have some kind of story, bit of lore, because that's also what brings communities together. And I asked a friend, hey, I'm no writer, can you help me with this? And they started they had a single idea, a couple of ideas, and I just I apply again. I can't come up with stuff of my own, but if someone gives me just a hint of an idea, just I go brrr. I start spitballing, and they planted the idea of starseed. I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, it's something spiritual. You know how some people believe in reincarnation, where it's like that, but you can reincarnate in other planets. And I was like, oh, interesting. So you could have some kind of situation like that. And also I see you as a shapeshifter. Since you use a bunch of models and you like to change them. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me add that to the lore. Let me add that to the lore. Like all the models I've gone through, the 3D models or this one, I can make it like part of my lore. Yeah, I'm a shapeshifter. I didn't have memories of my past. But then I got them. And so this is my actual form. Even at work, I was just thinking, oh yeah, I can add this and I can add that. It's fun. It's fun. It's really fun. So I can shift. I didn't want to be a demon. There's so many demon shapeshifters. But I can be Stardust. Because everyone is made of stars. So I can change my composition to whatever other form I want. Okay, this is a bit like this. I think I will make some kind of introduction video to the channel. Maybe, yeah, not a full-on lore video. Just intro like, this is what you can expect. And this is how I roll. And this is what I like. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Go somewhere else. But yeah, it's fun. Here splotches. It's funny how I ended up working like as a programmer instead of, you know, something more artistic. At the same time, I think having my hobbies more be on the artistic side instead of an actual job, it's better, so I don't get, I don't know, burnout. Sometimes turning passions into work isn't a good idea. But I would like to turn streaming into an actual job because it's freaking fun. I didn't expect it to like it this freaking much, to be honest. Why the fuck did it's just freaking wild. It's just freaking wild. Again, had existential crisis. Went fuck it. Got a proper microphone, which wasn't cheap. But it's just go big or go home. Started streaming. Started learning stuff about myself. Okay, how do I roll? What do I like? How am I? Who am I? How am I in front of others? And I've been enjoying it a lot. And I would like to do so much more, but time is my nemesis. It's against me, and it's limited, and I hate it. And that's why I appreciate people in general using their time on me, because I get it. I get Sunny so much, man. I know. I don't like regular things. Again, this is freaking paint. It doesn't need to be freaking perfect because it isn't perfect. Okay. Darker. Beep. Oh, no, see? Yeah. I've been getting a ton of posts on Twitter about, I don't know, other VTubers, indie VTubers, sometimes complaining about things, sometimes debuting. There's some rigs. They make the ice super duper bouncy, the pupils and irises and stuff. I don't see the point in making it a bouncy. It looks like jelly. Maybe I'm just too normal. They're a bit... Like, unless you're going to be zoomed into the face constantly, you won't even see the bounce. There we go. Here. I also learn a lot by watching. And also, once you get a bit of knowledge and you start looking at others, you can get a sense of, oh, this is cut this way, oh, they did this, they did that. There's so many guides. Wait. Yeah. I was thinking on a thing, but I forgot. Oh! Curse my memory. Okay. 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 How long has it been? An hour and a half. This is this is over here. 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 Over here. Over here. Over here. I tend to blip. Like a freaking cat. Okay. Then for now, this part maybe 1 second. Let me make this a bit darker. I could consider this part mostly done until I get to the other ones. Because now it can look fine. But then I will need to darken some stuff. As I darken everything else. Yeah, because this should be darker. And it should be darker. Param pam param pam pom. Ay. And shrimp! You can even see my body even getting taller. I'm going, Hamd? Do we do hamd? Maybe we do hamd. Man, I wish I was able to freaking stream Animal Crossing. I will make pixel close. I'm good at those. Do we do hand though? Or do we do neck? Let me do neck. Let me do part of neck. This. Well, first. No, what? Because otherwise it's going to mix with the shading. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Yeah, this is pretty dark. You know, when it comes to drawing, mostly drawing traditional, mostly drawing portraits, I don't know when I got good. I remember the first one I did, which was for class. It sucked. It was primary school, which maybe 11, 12 years old. I used to have extra classes for art. It was just, you know, children's stuff. You didn't get properly taught stuff, just do whatever you want. And we are going to use ink, and we are going to use this thing, and we are going to... It was fun. It was fun. And I remember the tip the teacher gave me about shading in the same direction, so it doesn't look messy, which is what I did at the beginning, like going in this direction. Then I did the first portrait was of a we. It stole my mind. Yeah, no, maybe bye. No more mine. Do I have mines? Or do I have to... Yeah, I have more mines. There's mines! The children yearn for the mines. The second portrait was Jacob from Twilight. I do one of the, you know, pictures or promotional materials, do it, and I really liked it. So I had a shelf on top of my head when I went to bed. Like, if you weren't used to my bed and you weren't careful, you would bump your head when getting up. And I was so proud of it. I stuck it, so when I went to bed I could look up and it was there. Because I was so proud of it. That was the second one I did. I know where I have it, probably in a folder somewhere. Otherwise I will show it. It was pretty good. Then... this one? I'm not sure. Because I did... no, I know. One of Gact. A picture in which he looked like he had blood on his finger. And he was, I don't know, maybe like drinking, like the pose was like this. And he had the finger like upwards. Like he was going to lick it. That was the third one I ever did. It was this, maybe it was the second. I don't know, the timelines are the mess. I think that was worse than the Jacob one. So maybe it was second and the Jacob one was the third. Then I think I did Riku one for Kingdom Hearts 3? No. When the fuck did Kingdom Hearts 3 come out? Because I did a redraw of him in the last scene in the ending. But I know I also did Camillo from Versailles for class. So I'm unsure which one came first. Do I have it around? Second? Why by chance do I have it around? I have a ton of the ones I did. A second. Because I did some Cyberpunk ones, but before the Cyberpunk ones I did Final Fantasy 15. This is the Riku one I did. Excuse me, the angle is making it look a bit derpy, you know. So don't trust the angles. Yeah, I made it in a proper A4. And I put it up on my Redbubble. I don't use Redbubble. I also, yeah, there's no here. I have one done there. Then the other ones I have, which I did in class. So there with the disclaimer, they're a bit squished because I had a notebook and you could cut the upper part. So instead of being a proper A5, it was missing a bit. So I subconsciously squished it. But here we have Gladio, Ignis, Ardin Isunia, Nyx Ulrich. It's almost like Pokemon cards. I don't think. No, this is a friend. These are other things. Apparently, I never did a Prompto or a Noctis. I don't know why. I think I had it planned, but I never got to them. But yeah, these ones are a bit. I think this one is better, and these other ones are a bit squished. But yeah, I really liked the details, the hair and stuff. The glint of the glasses. Fantastic. Oh, it's pretty nice. A bunch. I think I made this one first. See the little details on the color. Just about the details. Then I moved on to Cyberpunk portraits I did of my characters. My main one, which doesn't look like this anymore. They look a bit different now. I also have my other one. And I have a Loki. Which I tried to put up on Redbubble, but Disney bonked me. Well, not really, but the moment I put it up, they probably have an AI. And because he had the likeness of Tom Hiddleston, it instantly got taken down. But yeah. My own Cyberpunk characters, which don't look like this anymore. This one has different hair and cyberware. I think the tattoos are the same. This one has different hair and cyberware, and has now an cyberware. I don't know. Mods is what happens when I have mods. But those are the ones I have, and I also did commissions. But because I sent them, I don't have any anymore. Nayano, I don't have here the Handcam We. Wait. I have stuff. Maybe it's around here. Maybe. Random thing. It should be here. Oh! I know these are papers are cut. I'm stupid! Because this one I cut. Like you can see the ragged edge. Here. I have proper ones here. Properly good ones. I'm stupid. I forgot. I bought them. And got it. And got them cut at a shop. So it will be more professional for freaking commissions. Well, this is not a commission, so it's okay. It's okay, we bought. Yeah, I can't find the Camillo one, sadly, or the other ones. They are probably under my bed. Or in another freaking box. I don't care. Enough. Those are my skills. Littles. Neck. 4H. So I can shade. And I'm shading this way. I also had a halfway done portrait of a friend because he looked really pretty. I'm motivated by pretty things. Which I think is very valid of me. Yeah. Okay, this as base, then shading over here a bit. This part is darker. Now I shade this even more. Little by little, we don't go crazy. It's easier to darken things than it is to lighten them. Okay, now fridge. Where's the fridge? Too many pencils. This was the fridge? I know the fridge. Oh, HP. Beep, 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 beep. When I'm done with today's stream, I will take a screenshot and change the thumbnail. Okay, this is a bit like darker. It's darker here. And then... Ay! This gets a bit darker down here. Mouse, get out of the way. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. I was checking the games I have on Steam. There's one I had, which I backed, Coral Island, which in theory I had gotten for the Switch, but they had trouble publishing it or something. And they asked us if we wanted Steam keys instead, and I was like, yes, please! I'm actually glad I can change it now that I'm playing on PC more. And then I thought, I should play on my own sometimes, but I don't have time to play actual games for myself. And then I thought, why don't I freaking stream it? I can freaking stream it. I don't have Animal Crossing, but I have Coral Island. So I can have it as a chill game. Also, I want to have a more set schedule. Because the only set thing at the moment in my life is freaking Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts Saturday mornings. That's the time. That's the moment. That's when we ball. But if I have other ones set, regardless of who I want to watch, it will be easier to keep track of stuff and to stream more often. Okay. Well, maybe not more often, but have the problem I noticed that unless my friends cancel on me on Mondays, I can't stream on Mondays. And now that I'm starting work on the afternoons, I can't even like stream for a bit and go meet my friends. Because I stream Sunday morning, I don't stream on Monday. I don't have a tendency of streaming on Tuesday unless I'm not really interested in the game my OCs are playing, or I don't mind being bot gang for those. So I end up streaming on Wednesday, but that's almost 3 days without streaming, and it feels weird. It's time. Like I've forgotten how to. So I want to set an actual regular proper schedule. So I'm more regular with my own streams, and people will know when I'm streaming, unless something happens, of course. And I don't feel weird each time I take a couple of days without streaming. At the very least, on Fridays afternoons, I can stream as normal. I should explain the way streaming as normal. Like, times. I wish. Please, Sunny, please post the schedule so I can plan mine. Please. So I can plan mine accordingly. Please. You know, yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday, that he cancelled his afternoon stream. I was happy, like, yeah, I can stream and I won't miss his. I won't miss his. But yeah, I had to change that. It's just a bit, I don't know, because it feels like the people who actually come to watch are like an afterthought, and I don't want them to be like an afterthought. I want to also prioritize them, again, even if I only have like 2 people. They're important to people, okay? But yeah, even if it saddens me, I have to change things. So maybe guerrillas here and there, maybe, if I have time. Or I don't know. one of my OCs isn't actually streaming in the afternoon, and I want to do something. But have a set schedule. You know, I'm going into the phase, even though I wasn't planning on going into the phase, but it's just how we were rolling. Phase. Okay, this should be a bit dark. I know I used to. Yeah. 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 I think. I think if I shaded the whole face, it will be easier for me to get this down. It's looking a bit off. This is a bit too pointy. Like so. Man, I'm still so freaking happy when I read the tags on Tumblr of a mutual's art, and they mentioned, you know, I'm happy I don't do line art when drawing because I hate line art, so I just start painting. And I started doing the same for myself because I also hate line art. I control C so many freaking times to get lines correctly. I wonder how many times I have control C on the drawing streams I've done so far. Mostly on the VTuber one. Mostly for the hair. Because I actually needed strokes for those. Like, okay, no, no. Over. It's so stupid. So when I started drawing again, because of Sunny, I did that one art piece some months ago, which took me like a freaking month because I'm a freaking slowpoke. But also I'm a go big or go home kind of person. I did a sketch and I started painting, applying color and just shaping instead of worrying about the freaking line art. It worked out so well, man, all because of that one person complaining about not liking working on line art. That changed my whole trajectory. I had to thank them again. Because I've taken a similar approach while drawing the VTuber. Made a general sketch, more or less refined the sketch, and started applying color and details afterwards. And for the line art, I either do it afterwards or just well, I can have borders on Paint Tool side, which is what I use. So I control click on whatever I want to have a border of, increase the size of the selection for 2-3 pixels, bucket, put it below, there goes line art. Fuck it, we won. I don't need anything else. And it has worked out pretty well. Fantastic. Okay, I think, well, first of all, before I forget, because I'm seeing this, which is, okay, it's darker in general, but has like a border. And a problem, well, not really a problem I have with streaming. It isn't a problem, okay, it's the fact that because I started talking more in English. Oh my today live, you know, before I already had trouble trying to remember Spanish words, okay, because I spend most of my day chatting or browsing in English than in Spanish. But now it's gotten worse. When I was getting my nails down the other day, because the girl who does them is also yeah, I can consider her a Kingdom Hearts fan. So we talk about Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how the conversation came up when I first discovered she was into that. I'm unsure. But yeah, I discovered she was into Kingdom Hearts. She was starting to play them. So I gave her some pointers. But yeah, we were talking about anything and everything. Yeah, I started streaming. There were words I wanted to say, but I couldn't because I couldn't remember the freaking Spanish. I couldn't remember the Spanish word. And it happens constantly. The learn Japanese streams I've done so far are a freaking mess. Are even worse. Because I get a mix of freaking Japanese and Spanish in the mix. My brain is like, okay, yeah, language. Yeah, this is Japanese. Oh, yeah, say this in Spanish now. Wait, no, English. There's a moment in which a couple of cats show up and I go, oh, gato! It's like, no, fuck, no. That's Spanish. That's neither Japanese nor English. My brain just doesn't compute at that point. There's too much information. But it's fun. Also, another thing I'm going to start doing, because I should play the Learn Japanese game more often, to be honest, because otherwise I forget. Even though, you know, since I learned the word, I think it was sakama for fish, I keep hearing it in anime. I watch anime with my mom. And suddenly it's like, oh, sakama. I was like, oh, that's fish. The equivalent or learning a new word and then just start hearing about it every fucking where. It's crazy. Okay, here is a bit lighter. A second. But yeah, what I'm going to do, since I have the playing a spooky game each week, it's when I finish a game, one of those, the next stream, to make it a Japanese learning stream. So, as a kind of, you know, like reset or try to make some progress. I want to do too many things. That's another problem, because I already have some set things I want to do in the week. It's like I don't have time for other things I would like to do. That's why I need more days. And I need more time. Because when I started, it was like, yeah, I'm going to stream 3 times a week. Yeah, that's doable. That's fine. Well, I wouldn't call it a mistake. I started playing the Pathless. And only played the Pathless until I finished it. And I realized, you know, if people aren't interested in this game, they aren't going to be able to watch anything from me until I finish it, which sucks. So I started playing other games at the same time. On the other hand, I don't like to take too long to finish a long game. Because if I play like once in a while and it should take like, I don't know, 8 streams, that's a ton of months you have to be streaming if you play like once a couple of weeks. For example, Kingdom Hearts, since I want to play all of them. And I think, yeah, they have taken like 8 or so streams so far. And now it's because I play it every week. Saturday morning is Kingdom Hearts Day. Yeah, I decided to set that as a day. But yeah, I want to mix other things, and I want to play the spooky game, so that's 2 streams, and I will have just 1 more. And if I have more games ongoing, it's a mess. So I started streaming even more. Maybe once I actually reach my 6 months, I will post the Google Calendar, because it's pretty interesting to look. First, yeah, 3 streams a week, haha. Comes July. Here, have freaking Let me check. Let me quickly check. Google Calendar. Yeah. Let's see. My busiest week. When was it? Well, more like a couple of weeks. July. Yeah. Between the 8th and the 16th. Between the 8th and the 14th, a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The previous streams. The next week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the previous week, like, I counted of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4 days were a double stream. In the morning and the afternoon. Between July 22nd and July 27th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yep. You could tell I was on vacation. And I really like streaming. It is what it is. But yeah. Originally I was going to stream just 3 times a week at the minimum. But then I started increasing it. And increasing it, and here we are. If I didn't have Oshi's, I'll be streaming every other day, to be honest. And I will be streaming on the weekend in the afternoon, because I will have more time. I have a Oshi debuff. I took advantage of Sunny's free week. When he went to Japan, like, I can stream the weekend in the afternoon because he's not around. But when he streamed, it was pretty late, so. Okay, you're a very, 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 very dark nail. Though I shouldn't make you super dark from the very beginning, otherwise you're going to get smashed. Make it render. To be careful. Yeah, for now you're going to stay like this because you're basically the darkest part right here. But since I have to work around it, I will probably end up going over it and I want to smash. Ham, I love hams. I don't really. Hams are a freaking pain to draw. That's why 3D models are great. Or taking pictures of your own hands, putting them on the drawing program and tracing over them. Yep, that's fantastic. Yeah, I think the time I drew Sunny, I used my own hand. And when I made, what was it? Assets. I made a couple of assets. No one, besides the... Because, okay, I did the art piece with him with an orchid on his hand, and I turned the hand into an asset, which he hasn't used yet, and it's... I get it, it's too particular. Maybe he does an ASMR in which he offers us an orchid. He will use it. The opportunity hasn't arisen so far. Then I did another arm/hand in which he was holding a netherling like a taco almost. You know, like I have a one second, I have penguin. Look at this penguin. Like this. Like from the angle, it will be something like this. The netherling will be facing that way. I made it for his birthday as a gift. He hasn't used it, well. But yeah, that was another time in which I took a picture of my own hands to trace over it because fuck hands, man, they're hard. I love them, they're so freaking hard. And I still have to draw. That's the reason why for my model I've left the hands for last. Because it's going to be painful. I'm scared. I wonder if there's a VTuber out there who doesn't have hands because he didn't want to draw them. You know how when you start drawing, you tend to draw the arms behind the back so you don't have to bother with the hands. Handless VTuber. Why the fuck not? No, there's so many VTubers out there. I saw a VTuber that was a freaking skeleton. Just a freaking skeleton, it was great. You can be anything and everything. I remember asking for a shrimp VTuber and apparently there is one, so... Okay, I think first I will focus on the tattoos. So I can shade the hand better. From here... I'm focusing so much on this. I'm just not actually seeing what I'm doing. I'm not registering that as a whole. Here. And here. Then. Tattoo. Wait 1 second. Yeah. Here. To here. To over here. I think the mine I'm using was a 2B1 and not an HB. I think. Maybe. What are you? 2B. Yeah. In your 2B. 2B or not 2B? Yeah, there's mine. No, 1 second. Yeah. 2B. We have regular mines. Minefield! It's great for details. Shoot. Okay. Here. You know, I should be stop being stupid and go to bed earlier. I keep going to bed at like between 2 and 3 a.m. when I had to wake up at 7 something and my mind is freaking stupid and wakes me up at freaking 6. Why? Brain, why? You barely sleep. Why are you waking up so freaking early? So I suffer. Streaming has changed me. It has turned me into a morning person, more or less, maybe. Okay, tattoo. Now the fingies. Fingy tattoo. Fingy. I wonder if this both will get a dislike like the other one. First time I do a handcam and suddenly have a freaking dislike. I don't know who. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't like my opinions. Because I said I didn't actually like Rafayel that much. maybe someone got up to that part and they got offended. Maybe. Or maybe, I don't know. It was weird. Every time I get a dislike, even though again I barely get views, it's like, why? Why? Can you please submit a review? How did I offend you? Not that I really care. I can't really change anything if you don't tell me, but I'm curious. I barely even like streams in general. Like, I like the Avalon ones, like Sunny ones, because he doesn't, well, they don't really get as many views or like people as, you know, the big streamers. So I know it helps. And that's why I do like those. But leaving a dislike, it's just, unless the video isn't what you're actually expecting, I don't see the point on leaving a dislike. Was looking at, what was it? Yeah, a while ago, I was about to start a Patreon page for Cyberpunk mods. before they changed the pricings or whatever because of taxes. I don't know. I launched it like, just in case, let me launch this, even though I'm not going to be active at the moment. It got unlaunched because of, you know, inactiveness. But when I go to Patreon, it's like, launch your page. And it's like, no, can I just stay here as a freaking regular member? I don't want to have this freaking creator page. I can't get rid of it. And I looked up on Google today. How to get rid of the creator page. And there was a video. How to get rid of the creator page. And I was like, oh, okay. So go to Google. Google Patreon. If you don't have an account, make an account. And I'm like, bro, if someone wants to delete a creator page, they already have an account. But okay. And I keep watching. And you make a post. And then you delete the post. And this is how you delete. And it's like, bro, this isn't how you actually delete your page. And people in the comments were like, no, this you haven't actually explained this. This isn't what the video is about. So I actually left a dislike like, yeah, no, this isn't helpful. Which is why I don't like that you can see the dislikes on YouTube anymore unless you're using an extension. Because before, you were able to check the ratio and see, okay, I see this one has a freaking ton of dislikes. And mostly when it's a tutorial, it's a good indicator of, yeah, this tutorial is helpful or not. If it's not helpful, people will freaking hate it. But now, either you read the comments beforehand, or you're stuck until you go to the end of the video and you're like, yeah, no, this wasn't helpful at all. This isn't what was advertised. Fuck this shit. I'm sad. I can freaking unlaunch it. At least I don't think you can see the unlaunched creator page if you aren't logged in. Like me as myself, I opened the page on a private web browser on my phone. Private navigation. And yeah, I know it was my regular member page, so... But it's just a pain that I had to switch it. Okay. Thingy. But I'm curious, will someone leave a dislike? Someone get offended by my existence. Maybe someone didn't like my hands. It's okay, I don't care. I'm just a very curious person. I only accept constructive feedback. And if they don't have any, I'm not going to change shit. Yeah, I need to make the nail darker. At the very least, mark this a bit more. This one doesn't have any shine at all. Yeah. It's already getting dark. More or less. Not even 8 p.m. People be like, I love winter, I love cold. And it's fucking depressing because it gets freaking dark at 6 p.m. Or even earlier. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Man. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Do you have a preference over any kind of season? Or tell me your thoughts. Do you also prefer winter over summer or over any other season? Or I cry. Hamd. People. Okay, no, first tattoos, because if I don't focus on tattoos, I'm going to shade and I won't be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. Tattoo. At least that this tattoo will be high res. Because in the screenshot it's freaking pixelated. Triangle. Line, but this line. Because this is shaded a bit here, and then over here, and over here. Yeah. Here. I can darken this a bit. And now I can do this. Also, I hope Asta didn't answer because they actually went on a journey and not because they got into an accident. Please, UK. Beep. Ah, yeah, winter freaking sucks. Because I will get out of work at freaking 6 p.m. and it will be already dark. I won't be able to see the sun. I want to be a vampire by freaking choice. Not because I can see the sun. My sleep schedule. You know, maybe if I had discovered VTubers in the pandemic, because that's when they kind of exploded, right? I think. Maybe if I had discovered them, they would have fixed my sleep schedule. Because holy shit, I ended up. I'm pretty nocturnal. And it got to a point where I was going to bed at 10 a.m. a.m. Not p.m. a.m. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This is missing around here. Because I will go to bed later and later and later and later. Maybe later. Until I freaking flipped my schedule. Here. Yeah. So if I had to wake up early to watch streamers, maybe I would have had a proper sleep schedule. I don't know how I ended up fixing it. Maybe it's because I actually got responsibilities later. But yeah, the moment you give me like a week. No, not even a week. I'm sure. The moment you give me free time, I will be going to sleep at 5 a.m. Even if I'm that tired, like if I didn't have to stream tomorrow morning, I will probably be going to bed at 5 a.m. even though, again, I barely sleep the rest of the week. I'm just more active. The peep who does my nails also mentioned, though apparently she's a bit worse in regards of going out, and she doesn't actually get in bed. She simply doesn't actually sleep. Which, yeah, it's worse than actually going to sleep very late. Okay, from here to over here. I love details. I love freaking details. I remember when I posted the sunny fan art on Tumblr. The friend, the one that also mentioned the whole not liking to draw line art, thought that it was an OC. They thought it was an OC of mine because his design was so up my alley. Oh yeah, this is totally Andrew's style. This is the OC. I was like, no, this is a VTuber I'm into. But you know what? You're right. I didn't realize, but you're totally right. That's probably why my own VTuber ended up being a itty bit, just a bit, a touch similar. I hope people, I don't know, people are crazy. Maybe they will come like, you're copying whoever. And I'm like, no. This is just my own aesthetic. It's just freaking aligns with it. It's not my fault. Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. I wish the B2B culture or fandom was more active on Tumblr, to be honest. I had to make a Twitter precisely because it's freaking non-existent. I feel old going to freaking Twitter like, okay, how does this work? How do I reply? How do I retweet? What the fuck is retweet? What? Quote retweet? What is this? Why is there a character limit? Who thought a character limit was a good idea? What the fuck is a tweet longer? People posting their own freaking notes so they can have more space. Also, the fact they made likes private. I get it, but also give the option not to make them private. On Tumblr, you have the option. You can either keep them private or make them public. I think mine are public, but mostly because unless they are personal posts by other people, usually I use likes as a, not really a bookmark to go back to, but like as a mark of, yeah, I've seen this and I've reblogged it. And I do, well, not really. Twitter is weird because sometimes like, yeah, I like this, and it's like, why doesn't it have the retweet button colored? And other times it's the opposite, like there's the retweet but there's not the like, and it's like, I know I did both. What is happening? I don't know, it's a mess. But yeah, they should have made the like function optionally public, mostly for at least, I don't know, not really public figures. You know, it was interesting going through others VTubers likes. So you could discover other fan artists, maybe. Or when they notice you. But you can see more or less if they are like around. Like, oh yeah, they were active because they were liking stuff. Okay, that thingy tattoo, and there's a bit of a splotch here, and a bit here, yeah, more or less. Bangles, okay. This here, because this is part of the face. This other thingy. Another thingy. There we go. Stretch. Time to stretch. And I keep sliding. Knuckle and water. Hydrate. Water. Ay. Pa. Okay. I started at when? It's been 2 hours and a half. Okay. Plan. Maybe I can finish the hand and the extra part of the body. Yeah. So next time I will only have the face left and tidying everything up and making it darker. And I don't know what to do with the background because in theory it's like starry and stuff. But should I make it? Yeah, probably yeah for the contrast. We will see. Okay, hand time. For each. So I can shade everything in which direction? This one. Pa. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. You know, I have that song in my mind constantly. I think it's because of other no, not VTubers, YouTubers. I think from one particular YouTuber. Because apparently while I was humming it with some friends, they were like, ah, that's from that one advertisement. I was like, what? What advertisement? Ah, this one. I was freaking old. Like old. I know, maybe 10 years old or something. I'm like, I never in my life have seen this. I think I just heard it somewhere else. But yeah, I think it's from another YouTuber. But it's constantly in my freaking head. And I can't get rid of it. It's like background noise. Okay. Okay, here is darker, then here is also a bit darker. Like so. Like so. Like here. It's also a bit dark over here. Over here, over here. Over. Ba. Yeah. Okay. I have to look at it from a distance so I don't lose myself in the details. I can't let my bad habit win. Dark. Or I can just make like a general idea of where the shadows go and then go with the other pencil to make it dark. Okay, this has veins. 1 second. Leave it for later. General shape. The ligament. Not well. Can you also call it tendon in English? 1 second. 1 second. Let me. Can you not look at it in freaking Spanish? This is what I get for looking stuff up on my other profile. Let's see. Is it just ligament or can it be tendon? Ah, it's also tendon. Okay. I thought I was wrong. Apparently I was not. Because there's what are called false friends. When we study English. It's like false friends. Words that you think mean something in Spanish, but they don't actually mean that. Or they are non-existent. So they are called false friends. Yeah. Sometimes like, okay, this thing, maybe in English I just have to pronounce it in an English way and maybe that's a word. But apparently, they can be, at least I know ligament because of what Sunny said on his stream when people were going crazy over his hands. And someone mentioned the veins. And he was like, no, that's my it's the ligaments, not the veins. You can see the veins sometimes, depending on how tight the glove is. That's how I remember the word. Okay, focus. Should be a bit darker. Get in there. This part. The tattoo. Where? Thingy tattoo. You can barely see it, but it's there. It's a bit darker, like a little splotch, and this one as well, more or less here. Yes, I can make this a bit shoop. Like so. Get the mouse out of the way, and another mark here. Yeah. So I can shade this a bit better without numbing on the tattoos. I don't know if this. I think he has a mix of tattoos and body paint, so I'm unsure. Okay, all the way down here. Okay, follow the general shape. Comes here. That's the ligament. Over here. Pa, pa, pa. Pa, pa, pa. Pa, pa, da, pa, pa. Okay. Because this can get a bit trickier. Because the shadows aren't as smooth. Have to be careful of the ligaments. And the veins. It's a mix. And this is the moment when I start humming on stream. Yippee! Ah, 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 ah. Okay, make this a bit darker. Okay, be careful, careful. Because this comes from here. This one. I'm lost. 1 second. This shadow here. Yeah, shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. I haven't watched the trailer for the new one yet. I have it on my bookmarks. Here. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, be careful, otherwise you're focusing too much on the little details and you have to keep track of the overall picture. Ay, my back. Ay! Okay. I'm shrimping. Whoever may watch, or is watching, or whatever, and shrimp. I beseech you. Or you're going to make your back mad. Okay, okay. This is overall darker. This goes down here. This one gets a shadow. Here. Here. Okay. I think overall it's dark. The only part that looks like it has a highlight is over here. Over here. I had to darken everything later, but that finger is a bit fucked. What the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here? Probably it's because of this. Yeah. And also because of the angle of this one. That makes it look a bit crooked. Here. Go a bit here. I think the problem. Where is my eraser? Wushu. Wait. Wushu. Wushu. There we go. So, okay. Should be a bit more on this direction. This should be a bit more on here. And this gonna be over here. Maybe. Yeah, no. The issue is this is a bit too thick. Ticky, bim 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 bam. Now, over here. And over here, more or less, I think it's better, maybe. Ah, lag. Ah. Okay. Okay. Darken time. Dark. Yeah, darker. Darker. So I can darken everything in turn. Should be darker. Yeah, I need just to make it deeper. Okay. Use the bar instead. The bar. Maybe we'll better. Let's see. Yeah, it should be like softer. Okay, focus on the parts that are supposed to be darker. Be careful. I can just go back with the regular mechanical pencil later, mostly to go over the tattoos again. Yeah, because this is much darker. 1 second. The edge. This is where the shadow is. Because on this part, you don't really see the edge. It's more like the light. Yeah, you can see there the any point. There. What's the use of having ears if you don't use them to point at stuff? I should do it more often, it's fun. Okay. B. This part darker. This part. And then overall. Yes, I'm using my whole arm. You know, in theory, that's how you're supposed to paint. With your whole arm, not just with your hand. In theory, I just use a mix. But right now, depending on how strong, I guess, how much force I want to put into the drawing or the brush, or really a brush, but you know. I don't know, it's easier to do it this way. Okay, keep this in mind. In here is a bit. Sort of a tendon. No, this is then like this. Should be dark, just a bit, a touch. A little bit. Something like so. Smooth. Now, okay, darken overall. Little by little. Despacito. I hate that freaking song, by the way. Despacito. You know what the worst part is? It turned into a freaking meme. I couldn't dodge it. It was every freaking word because it turned into a meme. How? Why? I don't know, but I hated it. I don't know why I hated it. I still hate it, but maybe it's the rhythm. Maybe it's the beat. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Maybe it's because it was too repetitive. Maybe it's because it was everywhere. And when things are repetitive, I end up basically hating it, mostly when it comes to music. But yeah, it turned into a meme and it suffered. I would legit turn off the sound if someone started playing that song. I just couldn't stand it. Okay, darker. Darker. I have to be careful on this side. Over here. Darker. Dark. Dark. Okay. Okay, now we keep darkening everything. I think it will be easier to check for values once I have the darker background. Maybe, wait, do I have a 2B pencil? Maybe no. Do you only have my army of little pencils of 5B, 5 4B? It's no wonder they end up being this small, because I needed them sharp, and because the tip ends up getting used up very fast. That's the reason, because they are very soft. You end up having to. How the fuck is it called? I should learn English terms for drawing stuff. They haven't teach me. There's not really a freaking webtoon about drawing either. That's where I could get my vocabulary from, but yeah, I don't seem to have a 2B pencil. I have the 2B mines, but that's it. Huh? Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe not. I don't want to use the mechanical pencil because it's too, well, not too soft, but too accurate, too precise. Well, we bought. I need this to be darker, but I don't want to go overboard. Okay, little by little. Despacito. Alright. It has to be darker than the finger underneath, so there's some contrast between the two, without actually needing to use line art. Okay. Careful. Careful. Dark? Yeah. Bit dark. Dark. In the intersection. I won't know the word. Sharpen. When you sharpen a pencil. I guess that's a term. No, I realized there's some specific words in Spanish that don't actually exist in English. And that's why sometimes I struggle. Like when I realize while playing learn Japanese, there's no English equivalent of are or aquello, which is that over there. Instead of this and that, and you know, an extra word for aquello. There's not. I didn't realize until that moment. Okay, this should be, well, this shouldn't be as harsh, but I don't have to lighten it. Something like this. Now this should be a bit dark. We come back to the shadow. I need to darken the nails because they screw my not depth perception, but the values perception. Later, don't worry. This is like building, like sculpting. You go little by little. You don't start with the details when the marble is still fresh. Fresh out of the oven. Okay, let me... Are you... No. No. You? Are you at HP? No. Where is my... What is my 5B? HP? You! You're the... No, you're not the only one that typed. You are also for B. What was I going to do? Ah, this. Story of my life, forgetting stuff constantly as I'm about to do things. Okay. This should be... I don't know if it's darker because it's more pixely or because there's more shadow. Help. Help. Okay. This should be darker. This should be darker. Man, the other day there's a visual novel game called Obscura. And the second chapter for a couple of characters came out and oh, it's so good, man. Problem is, I won't. I realized after I played like, I could have played this on stream. I don't want to play right now because I'm obsessed with it. I already went through all the options and endings. So I have it fresh in my mind. So I want to forget about it. So I can replay it later and be like, oh! So maybe when the third chapter drops, I can play it all from the beginning. Because by then I will have already forgotten stuff. Because it's so good. 10 out of 10. Though I hate, well, I don't hate, it's just, he's in my vibe. It's a character named, I don't know how to pronounce it, because it's written, behold my secrets, shitty handwriting, like so. I don't know if it's Cyrus, I don't know if it's Cyrus, I don't know, Cyrus, Dinosaurus, I know there's a ton of people who are into his deal, but I really am not. So when I first played his route, making my own decisions instead of looking for something or, yeah, I know, I think he would like this, or I got a bad ending. I got a bad ending. Oopsie. Yeah, I just can't. I have to force myself. So actually get through because I couldn't get it on my own. Like, no, I wouldn't do this. It's a really cool game. I hope people play it on stream at some point. It's a bit dark, to be honest. Though it's oh. No, it's not as dark as Fata Morgana, for example. Fata Morgana was fucked up. Okay, this should be darker because while this is a highlight, it's on the freaking skin, so it shouldn't highlight so much. This part should be darker. And it goes all the way down here. This goes down here. Papa. 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 Darker neck. So now the finger pops up more, and this I should also make it darker. 1 second. Over here, a bit over here, and over here. Sure. Oh, sure. So it's like I give it a line art, but I'm not. It's more like I'm shading the stuff underneath, so there's more contrast. Carefully, so it doesn't stick out that much. Again, I will probably have to go back. But so far, the softest pencil or value I've used so far at the moment is 2B. And I have up to 6B, so things are going to get pretty dark late. Yeah, that's the best part, to be honest. Oh, can you hear that? That's my wrist. It has a tendency of cracking each time I go like that, like like serving something. It's like a whip. Whips, but instead cracks the wrist and breaks it. Okay, don't worry about the vibes. I need to have an overall idea, but overall that everything is more or less consistent. So once I go dark, everything will pop up more. I should shade this underneath. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Here, so I can shade a bit. A bit here. Though this part should be darker than the part underneath. And the same with this part. This should be darker. But then it will be lighter than this gap here, which will be freaking black. And then I can put a reflection here. Erasing it. Okay. I should make the lines here thicker, to be honest. Maybe that's what's messing with my brain. It should be darker overall, but because I'm making the lines too thin, it looks too light in comparison. Here. Here also, they have like a little texture. It isn't like a straight line, it's more like wiggles. And I don't know if it's... Nah, it isn't because it's low res. No. It's by choice. Wiggle. Wiggle, make it like this. It's like the... Yeah, because the part outside it's more straight. But... And the wiggles, I think they will follow the shape. Yeah, they follow the shape of the bands. So, like this. Here. Maybe I'm making this too dark, not really, because in the end, this is just a freaking HB. HB. Yeah. So when I shade the rest of the stuff with the softer pencils, it won't look as dark. Here. Oh, yeah, much better. Much better. Much better. Spanglish, my beloved. Much better. Más mejor. Much mejor. Oop. Yeah, here. Yeah. Really. Well, technically, how long have I been drawing? Yeah, quite a lot. Quite for a long time. No wonder my hands are like, are screaming. Don't worry, hands, I'm on it. And let's finish the hand. So you can have... No, that's a lie. Probably once I'm done with the stream, I will go back to working on the model. At the same time, since the pencil for the drawing tablet is thicker, because it's freaking triple, maybe it won't hurt as much. I don't know, it feels weird. I wish the pencils for drawing tablets were thinner like actual proper pencils. I have small hands. Epa. Like this? Yeah. Okay. Now. I shaded just a bit like this. By pencil. You will miss. Not really. Well, yeah. I will take you later. Okay. Yeah, this part. Now, I'm going to do this. Well, 1 second. Oh, now it's uneven. I know I will make it darker later, but now, right now, I need it to look nice. Here we go. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Okay. Because that corner you can barely see it in the reference picture. What is there? And it's dark. Also shiny. You know, advantage of having the reference here in front of me is that I can freaking zoom so I can see all the details. Okay. There's 1 second. There's this line here that I had to be careful because if I zoom in too much, I lose track of the lines overall. Then, like right now, for example, yeah, the line is here. Remember, you zoomed in, everything looks big, but this is still small. Where is my? I had a piece of. There we go. Of eraser. You go by. Then we go like so, and we go like so, because this part is dark and dark, like so, and this part is confusing. What the fuck is going on here? This. I don't need it to be perfect. Don't worry about it. This. Like this. Then room in the background. Thank you, motorcycle, for making noise. I don't know if the mic picked it up or not. Then it has a ton of little textures. Yeah. So be wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, something like this, but it's darker on this side with some highlights. I can make the highlights better later for erasing. It keeps going a bit up. And overall, everything is a bit dark. Like so, more or less. Then, what I can do, shade everything. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. You know, I don't really care, or I shouldn't care that I go out of bounds. Since the background is freaking dark. My poor hand freaking hurts. I haven't even, not really practiced, but warmed up. Warm-up exercises for artists. No. We ball and we draw for freaking hours. Over here and over here, and then no wonder I end up losing everything. Then my dignity. No. Yeah. Then because this is actual cloth. Has some weird reflections. And there because it's magic cloth. It's not regular cloth. It's magic cloth. Sharpen this a bit. Like so. Like so. Again, I will make things darker later with other pencils, so it will look more unified. We trust the process. We trust. I'm even making shadow for myself because the freaking light is back there. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Wait. Yeah. Here. There's anyone else? I don't know if I've been doing it, or I've just been conscious of it right now. I have a tendency of rotating the pencil like shoo. It's going round. I don't know if I've been doing it throughout the stream or no. I know I used to. Yeah, it's time. I don't know. I tried to get a better grip or something. It's like choo, and I rotated. It's easier to check here because of the. I don't know how to call this. I don't even know the name in Spanish. What the fuck are you? What are you? What are you? Vocabulary! But for real, I have no clue how the fuck it's called. I don't know. But yeah, I rotated in my hand. Okay, I think this should be good enough for now. Since this is as dark as I can go with this pencil. Aye! And shrimp! Oh, crack. Clickety clack! Like so, yeah. As dark as it can get. Fuck, no, darker. Darker that you can barely see what the fuck is going on here. Well, not that much. Because that's reserved for the background. Yeah, like so. Yeah. It's turning out good enough. Good enough for now. Wow. Once I get to make darker areas and I go back to all of this to darken it, it's going to look much better. But yeah, I think this is good enough for now. For now. Next time. When will it be? I don't know. Probably on another Friday. So I can stream in the afternoon. So I have more time to stream in the afternoon. But not next week. So, but still, for next time. Probably face and hair, which is what's remaining at the moment. Unsure if I'll be able to actually finish it or I will leave the post-processing. Like actually go over the whole picture, darken it and adding details here and there on the same stream. I'm unsure. I don't know, I've been 3 hours here, right? I think so. 3? Yeah, 3 hours for this. Maybe. And I did basically, well, yeah, maybe. And if I can, I don't know, an extra stream, an extra finishing touches stream. But yeah, my hand is hurting. It just hurts. Also, I hope it was more viewable before, because holy shit, when I checked the bot for the previous one. Unless my hands weren't in the way because of the black. Because of the freaking auto exposure, you couldn't see the drawing. And also, well, we started pretty light because it was a sketch. But, let's see. Like here, you can see it. There we go. Well, I'm tracking isn't working because I'm covering the. Hello, I'm covering the tracking. I'm here. Yeah, and you can see it. And also you won't see it in a weird angle because yeah, if I put it like this, it's like a big head. Or like this, a small head. So more or less. More or less. Shoo. Ah. 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 It's not like I'm looking in a mirror. Why is this so hard? The position, but yeah. You can see it up close what we've done so far. And you can see where we'll work next time. We'll probably work maybe from the eyes upwards. Because this is darker. So I will be able to maybe shade. Yeah, we'll probably do the same as I've done today, which is cover the details, make it darker so I can shade overall everything and add more and more and more and more and more depth. But this is it for now. All my pencils go to the freaking flute cover. Where they belong. All the small ones as well. Look at this. Look at this. My beautiful cover. My immortal name is here. That's why I'm covering it. I should probably erase it. Or use Tipex. Really write like different names over it. You know, I realized something. When someone writes something. Imagine, you know, Cyrus here, for example. Sometimes I don't want to see them, and people just no, but you can cover it. Yeah, you can still see it, but if you go Anna, patata, salad. What is it here? You won't freaking know. That's how you cover things. Write a bunch of stuff on top of it, so you won't know what the word is. It's much better than just going scribble. Yeah, no, scribbles don't work. But if you write a bunch of stuff, people won't know. What do you say here? I don't know. I see an S, and maybe there's an L, and there's a bunch of things here. I don't think I went to the main room when I started. No, I went directly to this one. Yeah, I didn't see the point. I'm waiting. But yeah, here we are. Wait. No, I'll take the screenshot later to change the thumbnail. Hams with my freaking cool nails. Got the nails done. It freaking hurts a bit. But well. To both enjoyers. Because at this very moment, people who were here have left. To both enjoyers and watchers. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like maybe. And if you didn't like it, I'm sorry. Maybe there's other stream out there or other streamer out there that's more to your liking. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. I have a tendency of playing with my own hair. And I think it would be better if I, you know, since it's a hand cam, to do stuff with my hands while I'm talking. I have I usually play with this bead bracelet. So yeah, you did enjoy the stream, maybe consider either watching another one, maybe watching another stream, and maybe you don't like me as a person, who knows. That's valid. Though if you didn't enjoy me, you probably wouldn't be watching up to this point. So if you're here, hello. I hope I probably you like me. Consider leaving a like, and if you aren't following, maybe consider leaving. No, giving a follow. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, Kingdom Hearts. Will I do? Nah, probably I won't Guerrilla in the afternoon. Probably not. On Sunday morning, finishing Little Nightmares. So yeah, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, or night, or daytime, or nighttime, or afternoon time, time zone in general. And I'll see you another time, maybe. Bye bye.